Meghan Markle's wedding dress, worn on her historic marriage to Prince Harry on May 19, 2018, at St. George's Chapel, Windsor Castle, has become one of the most iconic and discussed bridal gowns of the 21st century. The dress not only represented Meghan's personal style but also symbolized her entry into the British royal family and her unique position as an American actress joining one of the world's most traditional institutions. The gown was designed by Claire Wade Keller, the first female artistic director at the historic French fashion house Givenchy. This choice of designer was significant on multiple levels. It represented a blend of British and European fashion, reflecting Meghan's new role as a bridge between cultures. Additionally, selecting a female designer aligned with Meghan's well-known advocacy for women's empowerment. The dress itself was a masterpiece of understated elegance. Made from double-bonded silk khaki, a fabric chosen for its crisp, modern appearance, the gown featured a boat neckline that gracefully framed Meghan's shoulders and collarbone. This neckline, also known as a beta neckline, was a departure from the more traditional sweetheart or V-necks often seen in royal wedding dresses. The choice highlighted Meghan's contemporary taste while maintaining a regal aesthetic. The gown's sleeves were another notable feature. The three-quarter length sleeves added a touch of modesty appropriate for a royal wedding while also giving the dress a modern edge. The waistline was sculpted and slightly cinched, creating a feminine silhouette that flowed into a softly flared skirt. Perhaps the most dramatic element of the dress was its train. Made of triple silk organza, the train extended several meters behind Meghan as she walked down the aisle. This feature added the necessary grandeur expected of a royal wedding gown without overwhelming the overall simplicity of the design. The train required careful management, and viewers around the world watched as Meghan's attendants helped arrange it perfectly before she entered the chapel. The veil, however, was arguably the piece de resistance of Meghan's bridal ensemble. Measuring an impressive 5 meters in length, the silk toe veil was a work of art in its own right. It was hand-embroidered with flowers representing each of the 53 countries of the Commonwealth, a thoughtful tribute to the Queen and Meghan's future role within the royal family. The floral designs included everything from Pakistan's jasmine to Canada's bunchberry. In addition to these Commonwealth flowers, the veil also featured wintersweet, which grows at Kensington Palace, and the California poppy, representing Meghan's home state. This intricate embroidery on the veil took hundreds of hours to complete, with workers washing their hands every 30 minutes to keep the toe pristine. The attention to detail in the veil's creation underscored the significance of the occasion and the thought put into every aspect of Meghan's bridal look. To complement the dress and veil, Meghan wore Queen Mary's diamond bandeau tiara, loaned to her by Queen Elizabeth II. This choice of tiara was seen as a nod to royal tradition and a sign of the Queen's approval. The tiara, rarely seen in public, features a detachable brooch at its center, adding a touch of sparkle to Meghan's otherwise understated look. In the lead-up to the wedding, there was intense speculation about who would design Meghan's dress. Names like Ralph and Russell Erdem and Stella McCartney were frequently mentioned in the press. The choice of Givenchy came as a surprise to many, adding an element of excitement and unpredictability to the reveal. On the day of the wedding, as Meghan stepped out of the vintage Rolls-Royce that brought her to St. George's Chapel, the world got its first glimpse of the dress. The reaction was immediate and varied. Many praised the gown for its elegance and simplicity, seeing it as a perfect reflection of Meghan's modern, sophisticated style. Fashion critics lauded the dress for its timeless quality, predicting that it would age well in photographs and continue to be admired for years to come. However, not all reactions were positive. Some critics found the dress too simple or even boring, expecting something more elaborate for a royal wedding. Others pointed out what they perceived as fitting issues, particularly around the bodice and sleeves. These mixed reactions sparked lively debates in the fashion world and among royal watchers. Comparisons were inevitably drawn between Meghan's dress and those of other royal brides, particularly Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, whose lace Alexander McQueen gown had set a new standard for royal wedding dresses just 7 years earlier. While Kate's dress was more traditional in its use of lace and its silhouette, Meghan's was seen as a more modern, streamlined interpretation of bridal wear. For the evening reception at Frogmore House, Meghan changed into a second gown, this time designed by Stella McCartney. This halter neck dress, made of silk crepe, offered a more relaxed and glamorous look for the private celebration. The choice of a British designer for this second dress was seen as a thoughtful nod to her new home. In the years since the wedding, Meghan's dress has continued to influence bridal fashion. Many designers have created gowns inspired by its clean lines and elegant simplicity. Brides around the world have sought to emulate aspects of Meghan's look, from the bold neckline to the minimalist silhouette. The dress has also become a part of royal history. In 2018, it was displayed as part of an exhibition at Windsor Castle, allowing the public to see its details up close. The exhibition included an audio recording of Meghan discussing her choice of design and the significance of the Commonwealth flowers on her veil. In conclusion, Meghan Markle's wedding dress was more than just a beautiful gown. It was a statement of personal style, a symbol of her new role within the royal family, and a reflection of her values and heritage. From its thoughtful design to its meticulous execution, the dress encapsulated the blend of tradition and modernity that Meghan brought to the British monarchy. Whether admired for its simplicity or critiqued for its understated nature, there's no doubt that Meghan's wedding dress has secured its place as one of the most memorable and influential bridal gowns in recent history.